Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. It has been a long weekend going into a very full week, full of very good things, but still very full. So I'm looking forward to some chill Nancy vibes tonight. My camera is not set up properly. Sorry about that. So we are playing, we're playing Kapu Cave, which is probably in my bottom 5, but it's still a fun game. I double checked my chat and my sound alerts and my redeems earlier. Everything should be working just fine. And yeah. We drove like a total of 6 hours this past weekend. And then I drove more on Monday to do some grocery shopping and stuff like that. So I am already a little bit tired out. So we're going to see how we can do on Kapu Cave tonight. And I'm pretty sure I left my... I think I left my notebook on the kitchen counter again. I'm gonna have to go get that. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're playing bingo. So, if you want to join that is not correct. There we go. There is the bingo command. And, let's just go play, because you're amazing. Thank you. Let's just get started, because the sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can play some that are a little bit more fun. All right. Right. My camera's gonna lag for a minute because it always does when I pull the game up. So I'm gonna give it a second to catch up. If you're in chat and you want to let me know how the sound is, I'd appreciate that. But otherwise, let's just give it a second. Sometimes it's also just the screen. So let's just get started and see if my...
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room.
So
As you
loud.
can see,
She is
I
so
keep
loud.
it pretty... Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of
She's
how I
really
do what
loud
I
tonight.
do,
Oh my goodness.
take a look at the book titled
Nancy.
How to...
Nancy, why? Why are we so loud? Why is Kapu Cave so loud? I mean, it's loud in my ears. And it's like jumping off the sound monitors in.
It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery solving
OBS,
business.
so.
And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times...
It's really scary. Thanks. I really don't want to listen to you say that for the 50th time tonight. Alright, let's see. So the last game we played was Danger by Design, which was, that game is kind of a fever dream. It's such an interesting game. I won't spoil the ending for anybody if they haven't seen it, but all right. Okay. Current assignment: travel to Hawaii and spend 3 weeks working for Dr. Quigley Kim, an entomologist who needs someone to help her do fieldwork on the Big Island. One of Dad's friends saw the want ad she ran in his alumni newsletter and thought of me. I won't get paid, naturally, and I'm not exactly sure what someone who studies insects means by field work, But I do get a free plane ticket, and I'll be working outdoors in one of the most beautiful places in the world. The only thing that kind of worries me is that instead of meeting me at the airport, Dr. Kim wants me to take a bus to this little town on the southern coast of the Big Island. I'm supposed to pick up the keys to the vehicle she'll leave for me there from someone named Big Island Mike at Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursion Center. Which means I'll have to drive to her field camp, which is deep in the rainforest by myself. But it's not like I'm going anywhere dangerous. I'll be in a tropical paradise. What could possibly go wrong? My camera is still struggling for some reason tonight. I'm gonna exit game and reload it and see if that helps, because sometimes it just does not like my screen capture and gets really mad at me. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish I could play this game with you. That's hilarious. Okay. Sorry. What is it called? Pal World. My husband is playing Pal World in the background. It keeps showing me the random creatures that pop up. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it's better.
Hi, I'm Nan. Anyway.
Thank you, Nancy. We are ready to start the game. Is that the one she was obsessed with earlier? That's... wow. Understandable. I like the flower hat. Why would you do that?
You have to capture it.
You have to beat it up in order to capture it. My goodness. Alright. We're playing on Senior Detective. Because we're crazy. I don't think I have a pencil. Okay then. Ow. Obviously they're not hurt though because they're still trashing the camp, so. Something to keep an eye out for, perhaps. Alright. Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursion. Ooh. Sign up for an immersion excursion and experience Big Island Mike's unique try it and trade it system for learning and cashing in on the skills of the ancient Hawaiians. Alright.
Just off the bus, huh? If you're looking for a real deal Hawaiian vacation, you got off at the right spot.
Why is he scary?
Actually, I'm looking for somebody.
Why does he
named
look so
Big
angry?
Island Mike.
That's me. You by yourself?
Not really. My name's Nancy Drew.
Well, just in case whoever told you about this place didn't give you the lowdown, here it is. You sign up with Big Island Mike, you'll live like a real Hawaiian. Work like they work, play like they play. No tourist stuff. From me, you get authentic.
So you're kind of a travel agent?
See, I'm like a tailor. Only I don't make clothes, I make vacations. Real, honest-to-goodness Hawaiian vacations. Custom-made to fit just you and you alone.
Sounds
You like the beach? I'll
entertaining
get you
at
to the
least.
beach, but I'll also keep you busy. Busy doing things real Hawaiians have done for 1,000 years. And you'll have a good time doing it, I'll make sure. In fact, I've got a couple of guys staying here about your age. They're from the mainland, too.
Oh.
I got those boys surfing, shelling, fishing, snorkeling, everything. You
Too
sign
bad
up,
Nancy
you'll do
has a
everything
boyfriend.
too. Maybe even at the same time as them, huh?
Sounds interesting, but I'm just here to pick up some car keys.
Hey, hon, can you chuck me a pen or a pencil?
You're the wahine
Preferably
who's going
one
to
that
be
works.
working up there in the rainforest with Dr. Kim studying bugs. You're going to have to pick them up and put them in jars and stuff.
Attack! I hope
Well, I
so.
hope so. I think bugs are really interesting.
Better to be working for Dr. Kim than up at the Healy Healy. That doctor there, he
A
makes
pen
people
or
mess
a
with stuff
pencil?
way worse than bugs.
I actually kicked someone and now I'm in trouble.
Oh no.
What kind of stuff is he doing?
Nobody knows. Big mystery.
I really just
People
need to
who work
get
at Healy Healy, they never stay
webcam.
long. And when they leave,
That's not a
they don't
tab, like
talk.
part of my computer system.
Be that as it may, I'm supposed
I need to do
get a
that
key from you?
before the fundraiser.
Dr. Kim arranged for you to
Write
use
that
one of my
down.
rigs. Got the key right here, but you know
I will
what?
write it down.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
Sir, that is rude.
I don't think Dr. Kim's
Rude.
gonna like that.
A Big Island Mike immersion excursion beats chasing bugs around the jungle any day. And to prove it, I'm not gonna give you the key until you go to the beach, collect some shells, and make a necklace for me. You can put the shells you find in here.
But I don't
Make
want
me
to.
an aloha
Don't make
necklace.
me.
There's a picture of it over at the necklace making table.
At the necklace
But
making table.
I
Okay.
really think I should go meet Dr. Kim like I'm supposed to.
You make the necklace, I give you the key. Only you know what? You're not gonna want it anymore. You're gonna walk on the beach.
Am
look
I,
for
though?
shells,
Am I really?
sit,
I don't think I am.
string them. You're gonna get so relaxed. You're gonna come back in here and say, "You were right, Big Island Mike. Forget the bug doctor.
Forget the
Sign
bug
me up."
doctor.
You'll see.
No. Yeah, okay. But really, I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay. Doobity doop doop. Actually, playing this is great because I need to come up with some trivia questions for this game. So, we say hi to Pua as Nancy. I wish I could say hi to Pua as Nancy. That'd be great. All right.
Hello?
Why are they standing
So
like
did you
that?
arrive okay?
Ned,
Why
hi.
are they standing
Perfect
like that?
timing. I just got here. In fact, I'm on the beach.
The bug doctor's on the beach?
No, I have to collect shells and make a necklace before I can get the keys she's left for me. It's a long story.
Well, I wish I could be there with you. Believe me, it's done nothing but rain nonstop since I dropped you off at the airport. The sky's just this constant shade of gray. It'd be depressing even with you here. But with you not here, it's...
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this, but Frank and Joe Hardy are here.
What? Are you sure?
Positive. Hey, listen, I'll call you later, okay?
But...
Bye.
Nancy? What are you doing here?
I just got here. I'm going to be helping this entomologist Dad heard
Okay.
about do field work for
So,
the next 2 weeks.
Frank
What are you guys doing
does not
here?
look half bad.
We got here yesterday. Believe it or not, we're on
Joe?
assignment. Joe, keep
I-
it down.
Richard
Akins, the CEO
I do-
of
I-
Akins Biotech,
I got nothing.
He hired us to do kind of a background
what
check
is
on
that?
Pua Mapu and her father, Mike Mapu. She's an up-and-coming
That's not
world-class
Joe
surfer.
Hardy.
He runs a local business called Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursions.
No kidding. I'm supposed to pick up a car at Big Island Mike's.
Just
What is this Akins guy
Okay.
need a background check
I will
for?
post
He's thinking about
the
using Pua in the ad
original
campaign for one of his
concept
products.
art
He wants
for
to make
Joe
sure
from
there
this
aren't any
game
skeletons
in
either
my
of the
Discord.
Mapu's closets
I want to
before
know
he makes her an
how
offer.
we got
Since she
from
teaches
that
surfing
to
for her
this
dad,
because
we
they're
signed
not
up
the
for
same
one of
thing.
his immersion excursions so we could get to know her and make sure she's as squeaky clean as she seems.
Akins figured someone who was closer to her own age could find out a lot more than some private investigator.
So you were basically hired to vacation in Hawaii and learn how to surf. Is that what you're saying?
Don't worry. As soon as the opportunity presents itself, we'll be doing some hardcore snooping, too.
Yeah, Akins wants us to make sure Mapu's business is also squeaky clean. But the guy never leaves his office, which so far has made rummaging through his paperwork impossible.
So you're doing field work for an entomologist?
Yep, just me and Dr. Kim and a couple thousand of her closest insect-type
I
friends.
thought I had to make
out
fun of
there
Joe
in
on
the
this
jungle.
bingo.
Well,
Apparently
watch
I
out for
didn't.
Kane Okala.
Aw, Joe.
Watch out for who?
Kane Okala.
Oh, Joe.
That's Hawaiian for rough-skinned man.
He's this legendary guy who got half burned up in a volcano a millennium or two ago, and now whenever something really bad happens on the island, people start saying they've seen him in the jungle. He doesn't like people messing with his island, see, so he goes on these rampages. Apparently, his temper is as nasty as his complexion.
And there have been a lot of sightings lately, probably because of the pineapples.
What's wrong with the pineapples?
The pineapples have been growing so poorly on this part of the island that people say there may not even be a local crop this year.
Whoa.
Nobody can say why.
We can't
Although
live
I'm
without the
willing to bet this
pineapples.
Kane Okala guy could.
Joe.
If he really existed, which of course he does not. Happy, Frank?
Well, I better get going. Good luck, you guys. I have my cell phone, so
Where's
keep in
Sean
touch.
Spencer
You
when we
too.
need him?
In fact, if there's anything you need out there,
Food, toiletries, monster repellent.
call us anytime, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you, Nance.
Bye-bye, boys. Let's get some shells. This is the only time in this game that you pick up a few shells and then magically have enough for the thing you need to make. Alright. Oh my goodness, the navigation right here. There we go. Clickety click click.
Big Island Mike told me to make an aloha necklace. Ah, here we go. So what shells do I need?
Yeah, suddenly I just have all the shells that I need for this. It just repeats over and over and over until the end.
They're beautiful. I'll just give this to Mr. Mapu and be on my way.
Just trying to figure out. I thought I could. No? Okay. Okay. I also found out
Looks like you need some kind of special money for this. I barely have any real
unexpectedly
money.
watching Medio that these things are things you can purchase for the necklaces. What? It really is not labeled well.
You finished the necklace.
If you could give the extra shells I collected to those two guys from the mainland, that'd be great. May I keep the necklace I made?
Sorry. My idea, my necklace. But the rig key is yours.
Thank you. Hey,
One more thing. Kane Okala.
that rough-skinned guy? What about him?
It's the people at Hili Hili. They're doing something that Kane Okala doesn't like. That's why he's back. The people that say he's just a legend, don't believe them.
Okay, I'll remember that.
I need
Can
that
you just
key,
give me the
Mr.
key,
Mapu.
please?
Hope I don't regret this. The rig's
You-
on front. Got a GPS system
Why would
and
you
everything.
regret it?
The location of Dr. Kim's camp's already programmed in.
I heard that something weird seems to be going on with the pineapple crop this year. What have
What
you heard about it?
It's the Hili Hili. Whatever they're doing up there, it's gonna end up ruining the pineapple fields. The newspapers know the truth. They're just too afraid of the Hili Hili lawyers to write the truth.
I
Well,
see.
it was nice meeting
Okay.
you.
Mahalo.
Mahalo, dude. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Let's go to Camp Quigley. At least she gave us a GPS with everything already programmed in. She could have just left us to figure it out. Well, that happened. That's not great. It's not even a little bit great. Nancy,
Stuck in a
you need to
ditch.
learn how to drive,
Great.
please.
Well, hopefully Dr. Kim will be able to help me get it out. Uh-oh. Sounds like I missed a call.
You have reached Nancy Drew, who is currently unavailable. At the tone, please leave a message.
Hi, Nance, it's Joe. Listen, Big Island Mike heard on the radio that the bridge on the road leading to that bug lady's camp just washed out. So I hope you get this message before you get to her place, because if you've already crossed the bridge, it sounds like you won't be able to get back into town for a couple of days. In any case, be careful, and again, if there's anything Frank or I can do, just holler. Take care.
So, on top of being stuck in a ditch, I'm stranded in the jungle. Well, at least I'm not alone. I mean, I won't be when I find Dr. Kim. Oh my gosh, this place is a mess. What happened? And where's Dr. Kim?
Alright. start by
A
finding
tape
this dude.
recorder. There's a tape in it. Looks like it needs to be rewound.
That sound is a memory right there.
I'm Dr. Quigley Kim, and this is an oral record of my activities on the Big Island, beginning with today, March 11th. Hopefully I'll remember to use this thing every day, but I much prefer writing things down. And frankly, I don't care much for hearing myself on tape. Makes me sound very nasal for some strange reason. Of course, this whole recording thing was my father's idea. I mean, just because he always kept an oral journal when he was in the field, he automatically assumed I'd want to too. So he practically forced me to... There I go again. Well, at least with this thing, when I start digressing, I can just push this button and... Already, I'm forgetting to use
Okay,
this
she's
thing.
annoying,
Okay,
but
now it's
also
March
Quigley
15th.
is me when
My
talking to
camp's all set up
myself.
and my equipment's all ready to go. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start rigging fast traps. I probably should have started doing that today, but I spent the whole morning observing a colony of feral bees. Man, I hope somebody answers the ad my mentor placed in that newsletter. If she could get me an assistant, I could spend the whole day observing whatever insect I want. Oh, would that be cool or what? March 19th. This has never happened to me before, ever. But when I was out checking traps in the jungle today, I got the weirdest feeling that I was being watched. I mean, it was broad daylight and I didn't see anybody or hear anything, but I just suddenly got this creepy feeling that I wasn't alone. Then, after about 3 minutes, it went away. It was just weird. It's March 24th. For the past 2 days now, I've heard this very odd
Ooh, a humming
coming
sound.
from way deep in the jungle. Okay, to be honest, it sounds more like whispering. 1 minute it's there, next minute it's gone.
Who's
And
whispering
I
at
have
Quigley?
No idea what's causing it. I don't even have a theory as to what's causing it. I hate that.
I also hate that.
It's March
Oh.
28th. Great news.
Take the
Actually,
notes.
Lots of great news. I just got done with my initial fast jar content analysis,
Wow.
and it looks like something really strange is going on with the North Savannah odorata larvae around here. Once I run these numbers through my formula machine, which I'm retrieving from my trunk even as I speak,
Blah.
once I run these numbers, I'll know for sure.
Blue.
And I'm getting an
Okay, we got it.
assistant.
We got it.
Somebody named Nancy Drew
We got
has
it.
agreed to fly out here for a couple of weeks and work for me, which means I'm on the verge of fame, fortune, and free labor. Woohoo! Is life good or what?
The tape ran out.
Okay.
What
Well,
was that? I sure hope Dr. Kim is okay. Dr. Kim, are you here? Hello? Anybody here? Dr. Kim? She's gone. Ugh, I've got a bad
there is
feeling
not
about
that
this.
much space to look at. Like, Nancy could definitely see that she's not in it.
Nancy, welcome. Use this radio to call me at this frequency, 18.305 QK.
18.305. Okay.
The radio doesn't have any power.
Well, that's problematic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting lock.
Okay. Wait, what was that? That was blah. This is one. Blah. That's not one of them. 3, 4.
I'm glad to hear it turn out well.
5. This is 4.
Sorry, I'm trying to go a little bit back from there. This is too sweet.
Let's back away. Now we'll actually do it. 6, 4. Nope, that was 3. I can count. 6, 4, 5, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3. Yeah! There we go. Alright. Ooh. Notes.
Malachi Herbert Craven. IQ of 182.
Least likely to play well with others.
Solar power. Area code 312. Chicago, maybe?
312-555-9634. Alright, we will definitely be calling that number. Oh, I don't have to write it down because she has a cell phone in this game. And she puts stuff in it.
LifeWorks Biochem? Dr. Kim, you're finally calling?
But it still works.
Yes, I am finally calling.
What's wrong with your nose? You sound so normal.
You know, somebody said the same thing to me just this morning.
How did you get this number?
Well, you see, Hello? Hello?
Well, that failed.
Okay, what else do we have in this trunk? A
Oh,
security
winch.
pass for the Healy
And
Healy
a security
Research Center.
pass.
Maybe someone there knows where Dr. Kim is.
Alright.
Somehow I've got to get this thing out of that ditch.
Yeah.
A winch.
Okay, thank you. I need to put the thing in. There we go.
There, it's out of the ditch.
Alright, let's go to Healy Healy. Okay. Alright.
All right, lady.
Oh.
Hold it right there.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Whoopsies!
Who are you? Where did you get that pass?
Which question would you like me to answer first?
That pass was not issued to you. Now, where did you get it?
I think maybe I'd like to answer the other question.
All right, then. Who are you?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm Dr. Kim's temporary research assistant. Today's my first day. Are you...
I'm Malachi Craven, of course. I'm the head of this facility. Now explain yourself.
I have that pass because when I arrived, Dr. Kim's base camp was all torn up and I couldn't find her anywhere. So I went searching through her stuff for something that might tell me where she is. I thought that since she had that pass, someone here could tell me where she is.
Well, you thought wrong. And for your information, that pass was reported missing. She probably stole it weeks ago.
Big yikes.
So you don't know where she is?
What does this place look like to you? A missing persons bureau? This is a private research facility with highly restricted access.
All right, that's enough.
Excuse me?
You're jumping all over me when the only thing I did to you is tell you the truth. I know who you are, Dr. Craven. I know you're an incredibly gifted scientist whose work has never been fully appreciated. In fact, as an amateur horticulturist, I would give anything to know what you're doing with the plants in here. But being a genius does not give you the right to be rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, young lady. Everything you just said is quite correct. The genius part rings particularly true. How do you know
Nancy the
about
Flatterer.
me?
Suddenly she has
Internet,
tact.
mostly. Your blog is awesome.
That's true, too. If you're interested in horticulture, why are you assisting an entomologist?
She's the friend of a friend of a friend, that sort of thing. And when I heard there was a free round-trip ticket to Hawaii involved...
Smart girl.
No, thank you. I don't need your compliments,
What makes you
sir.
think Dr. Kim stole that security pass?
That was just my temper talking. I obviously have no reason to suspect the good doctor of any criminal activity whatsoever.
Have you ever met Dr. Kim?
Possibly. I don't honestly remember. From what I've read about her research, I have no real desire to meet her, quite frankly.
Any chance you could give me a tour of this place?
None whatsoever. This is a private facility. I'm under no obligation to put my work on display or explain what I'm doing to anyone, except my employer, of course.
But what you're doing does involve hybridizing plants?
Look here, Nancy. You're obviously familiar with me and my previous accomplishments, so I know how exciting all this must be for you, but I'm simply not at liberty to discuss my current project, though it is truly spectacular. Sorry.
Oh, is it,
I still need
sir?
to find Dr. Kim, so I'd better go.
By all means, farewell.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. I can't snoop there because he's right here. This is a really interesting sciencey facility. Look at the spinny things. We probably should have, there's something we definitely should have looked at before we came in here. But let's look at this stuff because it's cool. The plant just screamed. Ooh! Uberlite. It's probably not Uberlite, it's probably something else, but that's what comes to mind for me. Okay. There was something else we had to look at Dr. Kim's. At Dr. Kim's before we could ask him for what we need. It's this
solar
dude.
panel. Looks like this
We
is
need
what
some
powers the radio.
photovoltaic cells.
Some of the photovoltaic cells are missing.
Alright. Where did... There. Is that it? Okay. Now, let's go back to the Healy Healy and talk to Dr. Craven. Who is grumpy. So grumpy.
State your business, please.
Hi, I'd like to see Dr. Craven.
Dr. Craven isn't seeing anybody right now, so just back your car up, turn around, and leave.
No, Dr. Craven will see me. Really, just call him, please.
Dr. Craven? What? The young lady who...
Dr. Craven, it's me, Nancy Drew. I know you're busy, but I really enjoyed talking to you before. Could I come in just for a few minutes?
Let her in.
Somewhat to my surprise, I find that I actually don't mind talking to you. You see, I have a niece back in Philadelphia who's just about your age. Nice girl. Spunky. Insisted on majoring in English or sociology or some such drivel. But a very bright girl nonetheless. Unfortunately,
You're not
her
entirely
father,
wrong, but I was an
my
English major,
brother,
so be
and
nice.
I don't get along, so I don't get to see her anymore. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I'm in desperate need of some photovoltaic cells so I can repair a solar panel back at camp. And I know you're a big proponent of solar energy, so could you by any chance spare me, say, 9 cells?
Tell you what, I'll give you all the cells you need after you harvest at least a dozen seeds from those plants down there. They represent an extremely promising cultivar that I've hybridized. Unfortunately, I've developed some kind of allergy to them, so that just being in the same room with them has me scratching like a
technically
dog
in
in a
the
flea
same room
circus.
'cause
My
they're
getting
just,
seeds from them is
like,
out
you're
of
on
the
a balcony.
question. But since you're here, you can do it. Just pick a few pods, pop them open, and put only viable seeds into the container. To know what I mean by viable, just read the notes that I left down there.
No
Sir, yes,
problem.
sir.
Good. Bring me 12 viable seeds, and those cells are yours.
Okie dokie. I like his combat boots. I should read the instructions. The white splash. Okay, that's what I thought, but it's been a hot minute since I played this game, so. 1, 2. Nope. Nope. 3, 4. Nope. 5, 6. Nope. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hi, Owen. Welcome in. Thanks for lurking.
There. 12 viable seats. I hope.
I'm glad you're here. Enjoy the cozy vibes. We're just plugging along. Trying not to get
Finished?
lost.
Like I said, no problem.
Very good. These will do just fine. And so, as I promised, instruct Olson to put a box of A3 photovoltaic cells into Miss Drew's vehicle as soon as possible.
Right away, Dr. Craven.
Unfortunately, even after I've destroyed those little green devils, I'm told it'll be some time before this itching stops.
I've been there.
I've heard that bathing in
sucks.
oatmeal and baking soda helps relieve itching.
I was prescribed an antihistamine, but I'm afraid taking it will make me too sleepy to get any work done.
I've also been
I still
there.
need to find Dr.
It also
Kim,
sucks.
so I'd better go.
By all means, farewell.
I once slept through an entire history class because I was having a bad allergic reaction and took 2 Benadryl right before the class, which was a like 9 a.m. class. And yeah. I was way too honest. I like walked up to my professor. I was like, so I fell asleep. And she looked at me and she goes, I can't tell if it's worse that you fell asleep or that I didn't notice you fell asleep. So just get the notes from somebody and we'll never talk about it again. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll take that. Thank you for the hydrate, Rachel. I do need to do that. Constantly forgetting to do that. As is life. All right.
Where these new cells go must have something to do with the numbers on them. But what?
I hate Sudoku. This is basically Sudoku. But I can't put a 1 or 5 here, but I could put a 3 and a 5. No. Nope. This is, yeah, okay. Let's start here. 1, we need a 2. We don't need a 2. We can't use a 2 because, oh my goodness, I suck at this, guys. I really just, like, I am not. 7? Can we put a 7 there? No. Why not? Why can't we put a 7 there, Nancy? Okay. 3, 6, 2. This is not Sudoku. This is something else. And I've never understood fully what it is. And I think that is the problem we are encountering right at this precise moment. What can I put there? That is not already in here. So we have a 1, a 2. We do not have a 3, which is why the 3 works here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not a 6. But if I put the 6 there, that won't work. And I can't put the 3 there. I can't put a 6 there either. Guys, what? I don't understand. I guess I should maybe see what these add up to. I should really try. I don't remember how to do this puzzle. It has been that long since I played this one. 628 plus 374. But wait, that doesn't... Guys. What does 6 plus 2 plus 8 equals 16? 3 plus 7 plus 4 equal 4. Okay, that doesn't help either. I was really hoping that that would that would help, and it doesn't. Okay, it's fine. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be fine. Okay. There's not a 2 here, so let's put a 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can't put... See, I can't put 8 there. I don't... Does anyone in chat understand how this works? Because I don't understand how this works. I know a lot of things about these games. I do not understand this puzzle. $981. What's 18? So what's 16 plus 14 is 30. 3 plus 2 plus 7 is 12. 1 plus 8 plus 9. Oh, nope, that's the decimal point. 1 plus 8 plus 9 is 18. Oh, the lines have to add up to 30. Okay. 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 It makes sense now. I think. Yeah, Rachel. Math. Not math. Oh, I think that's actually on bingo. Come to think of it. Because math. Why did it have to be math? I thought it was. Is it not? Is it the one I can't see? Down here at the... No, I did not mean to call that. I do not. Well, y'all get a free Easter egg. Nope. Call, because I thought it was on here. Apparently, it's not on here. Oh well. Y'all get a free Easter egg call instead. Okay, so. Let's do 7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9 is 28. So that has to be a 2. Okay. Cool. Then 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 2 plus 8 is 25. So this has to be 5. I understand now. See, now that I understand it, we can do it. 9 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 9 is 26, so this has to be a 4. 5 plus 6 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 is 24, so that has to be a 6. And we finished this one too. Nice. Okay. 9 plus 8 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 23. So that's a 9. I can do some... No, it's not a 9. What? It's a 7. I can do some basic math. Apparently not. I was about to be like, I can do basic math. I can't do basic math. It's fine. 7 plus 3 plus 5 is 22. That's 8. 8 plus 6 plus 1 plus 5. Oh, there's only 2 left.
There, it's working.
There, now we can go call Quigley after we hang this in a tree. All right. It's hanging in the tree. Let's go call Quigley. Power!
Power. That helps.
We have the power. Quigley is the worst. Quigley is literally the worst boss. Why would you not even be here to meet your intern? Like, I feel like that is... Oh, wait. Okay, is it channel 1? Oh, no, no. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay.
This is Nancy Drew
There
calling
we go.
Dr. Quigley Kim. Dr. Kim, are you there? Yes, I've been
Quigley
worried
is the
about you.
worst.
I've been worried about you. Your camp is a mess. Someone ransacked it. Where exactly are you?
I should have made one of these redeems that I get annoyed with Quigley, not Nancy. But...
Could you please repeat that? Dr. Kim, I
Oh my
can
goodness.
barely hear you. Could you repeat those
She is
coordinates,
just the
please?
worst.
No, wait. I still don't know where you are. Dr. Kim.
Oh my goodness, Quigley. Okay.
Nancy Drew calling
But
Dr.
now,
Quigley Kim. Come
we get
in,
to go
please.
play as the Hardy Boys.
Oh, great. All I heard was Green Trigger Rock or something. How am I supposed to figure out where that is?
Okay. For those of you who were not here in the beginning, I apologize for the very slow camera going on. I am working on figuring out a external webcam because my computer and the webcam just do not like to work together when I'm trying to stream. So you don't, Nancy. You make another teenager do it. Yes. It's called Frank and Joe. Because they're awesome like
Hello?
that. All
Hi,
right.
Joe. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nancy, what's going on?
Well, after I finally
So anyway, I
got Big
apologize
Iron
for the
Mike
skipping
to give me the
webcam
keys to
tonight.
the car Dr.
Hopefully
Kim
it will be
arranged
fixed
for me, I started driving.
sooner rather than later.
Whoa.
But right now,
So
that's
what did
what we've
Dr.
got
Kim
to
say when you told her somebody
deal
or
with,
something had torn up her camp?
unfortunately.
Frankly, I'm not sure she heard me. The radio connection we had was really bad. In
If
fact,
anyone
she
has any
rattled off the coordinates
recommendations,
of where she is now,
I
so
will
I could
take
plug
them.
them into my GPS, but all I heard was north 19 degrees 20-something. I think she said she was at Green Trigger Rock, but I could be wrong about that, too. I don't suppose you'd happen to have a map of the island, would you?
No, but I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I'll even ask Big Island Mike. I'm still waiting for a chance to do some snooping around his desk.
Well, if you find out anything, give me a call. Remember, what Dr. Kim said sounded like Green Trigger Rock.
Green Trigger Rock. Will do. Are you going to be able to get back here with the bridge washed out like that?
No, but I'll be okay. That bridge is the least of my worries. I'll talk to you later,
Yeah,
okay?
that's fair, Nancy.
Bye.
All right. All right, we don't have any money. We don't have anything. Let's go talk to Pua.
Hey, Joe. Ready for another lesson?
Thought I'd give you a chance to catch a few without me.
I was out there at dawn, and I'll be back out there at dusk. I'll get my rides in, don't worry.
Must get pretty boring having to teach newbies like us day in and day out, huh?
No, it's fun. I like turning people onto surfing, especially guys. You're doing great. So's your brother. In fact, he hasn't come off his board once. Of course, that might change when he actually stands up on it.
Frank hasn't stood
Oh,
up yet?
Frank.
Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Look, how about we change the subject?
Are Frank and I your
Poor
only pupils
cautious
right now?
Frank.
Pretty much. You guys are the only excursions Dad's got going this week. I coach some local kids, but they've got finals.
All right.
How's your dad doing? You know, business-wise.
Okay, I guess. I mean, we don't live in a mansion or anything, but we got food, we got clothes. Dad gets to show off his island, and I get to surf. Far as I'm concerned, we got everything we need.
Oh,
How come I've
that
never
was a
heard you say anything
lag
about
on
your
the
mom?
game.
She died when I was 10.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
Oops.
That's okay, you didn't know. Besides,
Sorry,
Dad
Pua.
wanted to keep me busy, so he taught me how to surf, something my mom was always dead set against. He also quit working for the pineapple company and went into business for himself. She wouldn't have liked that either. So everything kind of turned out for the best.
What do you think about all this Kane Okala stuff?
I'd rather not say.
Hi, bud.
You'd
Welcome
laugh.
in. Thanks for the lurk.
Well, can you blame me?
Look, first the Healy Healy Center closes its doors to visitors and gets real secretive about what it's doing up there. Then something goes wrong with the pineapple crop. Coincidence? I don't think so.
not.
I mean, Kane Okala has shown up
No
before when somebody
shower
endangered the
spiders.
islands.
Oh no.
Why shouldn't I
Oh
believe that he's
no.
back?
Let's not think about that.
Because this is the 21st century and he's just a myth.
My dad said that after the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, people saw Kane Okala all over the place, including my grandfather. You gonna call my grandfather a liar?
I'm saying that sometimes people,
No.
especially superstitious people, sometimes they see what they want to see.
But the power of suggestion
I'm not
is
the
very
least
strong.
bit superstitious, and I swear to you, I have seen Kane Okala. Now, Amscray, I gotta work.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright.
Hey, what's up?
Are you familiar with a place in the jungle around here called Green Trigger
Trigger
Rock
Rock.
or something like that?
Never heard of it. And I know this island better than anybody. So if I haven't heard of it, trust me, there's no such place.
Shame.
Think you could explain this try it and trade it system of yours again?
Real simple. Over at the necklace making table, there's pictures of the different necklaces you can make out of shells, okay? You collect shells, you make something, you turn it in, you get whatever the picture
I did not
says
want
it's
this
worth
explanation
in
again,
Big
but I'm
Island
pretty sure we
bucks.
have to talk to him about it.
You get enough Big Island bucks, you can buy some fishing gear and bait. You go fishing, you catch something, you turn it in, you get paid what it's worth. The better the bait you buy, the bigger the fish you catch, and the more Big Island bucks you get. The more Big Island bucks you get, the more stuff you can do in here. You see, a never-ending circle of fun. Everybody wins.
Wow. Okay, my
Especially
computer is
you,
really
right?
slowing
Since
down
you
all
get
of a
to keep
sudden.
everything we trade in.
Interesting.
Hey, the more money I bring in, the less I gotta charge customers like you. Oh, you can put the shells you find in here.
Okie dokie. We got another
Whenever you're ready to
box.
turn
Or is it the
something
same
in,
box?
Necklace, fish, whatever. Go see Pua, not me. She's in charge of doling out the Big Island bucks.
You're always in here working. Don't you ever get to get out and enjoy paradise yourself?
Well, if somebody'd catch me 6 ulua, I'd have an excuse to drive them into the market in Hilo, and on the way back, do a little body surfing at this great little beach I know.
Ooh.
I'm game. What are ulua?
Big shorefish, real goody. Just so happens I got their favorite food right here.
Well, get ready to take a little
Zippies.
time off, big guy, because I am on it.
Oh wait, that was what I wanted. Oopsies. Okay. Cool masks, dude. All right, let's go catch some ulua. Earthquake! That one I definitely do have on. Bingo. I know because it's the one at the way bottom that I can barely click on. Okay, there you go. Let's go fishing! I like fishing. Like fishing better if I didn't have to get a specific license to do it in my state, but you know.
One ulua down, 5 to go.
With that one. This always felt so tedious as a kid. It's still tedious now, but maybe I just have more patience.
Gotcha.
That is not an ulua. That is the opposite of an ulua. I also remember missing the bobber a lot as a kid because it dips down so quickly. That is not where I clicked. Hey, but we got one. Okay. I'll take it. Guess we'll do it again. Maybe it is where I clicked and I'm just that forgetful.
Gotcha.
That's also not an ulua, though. We'll go over here. Got one. Alright. They are all over the place. I was like, there's got to be one specific spot that they like, and nope, they're everywhere. I am salty that we don't get the Big Island bucks for these ulua that we catch, though. I'm gonna run out of this bait and I'm gonna be so salty because then I'm gonna have to go buy more and I really don't want to buy more.
Come to Papa.
Hey, there we go. We're almost there. We're so close. I guess we'll fish right here for now. Let's see if we can get there. Welcome in. Our caves are being capu'd. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're fishing for ulua right now, and I am currently doing way better than I thought I would. Welcome in. We only need one more. Welcome back, bud. Oh my goodness. And of course, it would not be there. It will not be where I want it to be. Why would it? Yes, I have. It shouldn't exist. That is my hot take. Is it should never have existed. Ever. Because no high school or middle school, and I have seen middle school productions of it happening, should ever put on a production of Rent. Junior version or not. Like, no. It's bad. Yeah. You died laughing when you learned. Yeah. It's something. It's something.
Lua number
Oh
6.
my goodness.
That'll
Thank
do it.
goodness. Alright, wait. Will he only take the ulua? Will I at least get my money for my other fish? They do. I forgot about that. That's right. They do diabetes instead. Which is not even close to the same thing. Oh man. I mean, I guess two things that you do have to carefully manage in order to not die, but still, like, oh my goodness.
Joe, what are you doing here? You should be out there surfing. Pious is your natural.
It was
no.
Frank's turn to monopolize
Oh,
her time.
that's
So, how'd
painful.
you like that earthquake?
No big deal.
Got my heart going, that's for sure.
Oh no.
Pele must be mad about something.
Anything in here get damaged?
No, today nothing.
I forgot about that. Thank you for
If she
that
wanted to,
piece
she
of my
could turn
memory
this place
banks
into
that I
a
didn't
pile
know
of
I needed.
sticks. Compared to Pele, Kane Okala is a noisy little fly. He's nothing. But enough about
What
Pele.
is this?
Go, get outside. You're in paradise. Enjoy.
Sorry, that tasted weird. Okay, there we go.
Those fish you wanted me to catch? Well, here they are.
Here you
What do you
go.
think?
Hey, you did it. Wasn't sure you were ready for him, but looks like I'm gonna have to stock the store with Ulua bait from now
Yeah, you
on.
are. Because
Just
I'm
tell Pua
awesome.
as soon as I'm done here, I'm
like
driving
that.
up to Hilo. Last I saw, she was still trying to teach Frank how to surf.
That's not
Your
what I
brother's
thought.
a slow learner, huh?
He's
Welcome to my world, Mr. Mapu.
slow at a lot of
Have a nice
things.
drive.
Okay. He's gonna leave. Don't worry. But I think we have to leave. Okay. I do want to get the money for the other fish real fast. And then we'll go snoop.
Hey, what's going on?
Trade you these fish for some Big Island bucks.
Let's see what you've got. Looking good. There you go.
What? The fact that
Okay,
they
what
don't
else?
organize them
I'll stop bugging you
by
for now.
price point
Cool beans.
is obnoxious. I thought I'd get more money than that, and I did not. Oakley dokley. Let's go snoop.
Ah, alone at last.
That right there, that is... Now it's used in a future game, but it's also, that's used in Ransom of the Seven Ships. It's used in the, do I have... I do not. I was gonna say I thought I had a redeem for other games referenced, but I don't.
Like that's gonna unlock this thing.
You never know.
March 5th. Delivery from JK exclamation point exclamation point. Wonder who or what JK is.
Just kidding. Okay.
That's not going to unlock this door.
Sir, it might. You don't know.
So, if I were Green Trigger Rock, where would I be? Wait a minute. Three Finger Rock. That's what that bug doctor must have said. Three Finger Rock. I'd better call Nancy with these coordinates.
42. No, Joe.
You have reached Nancy Drew, who is currently unavailable. At the tone, please leave a message.
Hey, Nance, good news. I figured out that Dr. Kim isn't at Green
155.
Trigger Rock. She's at Three Finger Rock.
9.
The coordinates are north 19 degrees, 24 hours, 42 minutes, by west 155 degrees, 9 hours, 1 minute. Gosh, I'm good.
My notes are super disjointed right
Hey.
now. Well,
Hey, Nance, good news. I figured out that Dr. Kim isn't at Green Trigger Rock. She's
at least
at
it wasn't
Three
Nancy this
Finger
time.
Rock. The coordinates are north 19 degrees, 24 hours, 42 minutes, by west 155 degrees, 9 hours, 1 minute. Gosh, I'm good.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. Let's go find Quigley. Or we could just not. We could just explore the island. Okay. North 19 24 42 by 155 9. What? Excuse me. 9 out. Oh, 1. My bad. Hi, J-Cat. Welcome in. 24 42 155 9 1. We are learning that I don't listen when I take notes. And we're about to go find Quigley. Alright. I maintain that these look more like toes than fingers, but you know.
What is that sound?
It's whispering. It's whispering. Next time Leela says, gosh, I'm good, I'm gonna imagine her getting bonked with a tiki mask. Yes. Yes. That is... I would like Leela to get bonked by a tiki mask. And here she is.
Hello? Are you Dr. Kim?
Dr. Kim.
Yes, your timing couldn't be better. Nancy Drew, I presume?
That's me.
Terrific, because if you're Nancy, then you know who I am, and we can skip any further time-consuming introductory rigmarole and get right to work. Sound good?
It has technically been announced, JCat, but it is going great, and I appreciate you giving me all of those examples. Because you gave me the examples, it like jump started my brain, and I have come up with a bunch on my own, and I think I have like 42 slides. So, and I'm not done yet. So, if anybody in chat likes Kahoot, stay tuned, because we will be doing a big Nancy Kahoot for the cystic fibrosis fundraiser. What will happen is there is going to be a quiz with Southern Sleuth on YouTube, which I will kind of watch party stream here on Twitch, and then when that is over, we're gonna migrate over to, instead of just watching a quiz, everybody can participate in a quiz. I am currently making a giant Nancy Kahoot to play that evening. So yeah, if you like Kahoot, then definitely stay tuned, because it's gonna be fun. Hi, Holly. And I think somebody else came in too, and I missed it because I was talking. I'm sorry. Hang on. I can't scroll on my computer. I have to scroll here. Okay. All right.
May I ask you a question first?
Make it fast. We've got a lot of work to do.
What are you doing up there?
I'm roped into this tree so I can observe a nest of parasitic wasps. I believe it's a nest of Pristomeris hawaiianus, but Hymenoptera aren't really my thing, so I could be wrong.
Babe, she's observing
As you know,
parasitic
I'm much more
wasps.
interested in Lepidoptera, the larvae
The
of which
bug
many
doctor.
wasps prey upon. Specifically, I'm studying Norsa
In the
beta
game.
odorata, which, interestingly enough, are carnivores themselves. Now, to my knowledge, the Ichneumon wasps I'm
No, the
observing
person
do
in the
not
game.
parasitize the larva of the Norsa beta, although nuts.
Dr. Kim, is something wrong?
Well, yeah, something's wrong. I no longer have any idea what I'm talking about. And please, just call me Quigley. Hearing someone call me Dr. Kim makes me think of my father. He was a herpetologist. He collected snakes, whereas I, from a very young age, collected insects, a hobby which he wholeheartedly endorsed. Of
The
course, this was
suggestion
because
there,
he was
yeah.
secretly feeding
I feel
my
bad for
insects to
Quigley.
his snakes. And to this day, I hate snakes. There are no snakes in Hawaii, you know. No native species, at least. Nuts. If you're going to work for me, you cannot let this happen.
What? What happened?
In case you hadn't noticed, I'm totally off subject here. I have a very bad habit of digressing. So from here on out, it's your job to keep me on task and focused. Understood?
Ma'am, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Good. Now, let's get to work, shall we? Where's the clipboard?
What clipboard?
I told you to bring my clipboard when we talked on the radio.
Quigley. To be fair, JCat, I think I've only used like 3 slides out of what you sent me, and I changed the answers on them. So you have not given away too many of your trade secrets to the world at large.
I couldn't hear you. You kept cutting in and out.
I don't know, Nancy. You're getting off to a pretty shaky start here.
Ma'am, you are literally the worst.
The sooner you get my clipboard, the quicker we can get started.
Quigley sucks.
Oh,
I
shoot.
can't.
Forgot to tell you that
I
somebody
can't
trashed
like
your
her
cat.
at all. She's just awful. I can't. I can't do it. Quickly, do you want to get bashed by a tiki mask too? That's the kind of mood we're in tonight. I'm up for it. Next time she comes down from the tree, let's just grab one and smack her real hard. The mask is rated E for everyone. It has to be in this game. Oh man. Alright, let's go find the clipboard. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's going to be one of my problems, but I really like the questions that I came up with, so I'm not too concerned.
Must be
Is
Dr.
it possible? Hey,
King's
JCat, you know,
Greek to
you might
me.
know this. Is it possible to find this prior to her telling us about it, or is it just there's no way? Because it'd be fun to just be like, I do have your clipboard, even though you told me nothing about it. It is not. I didn't think so. Okay. How many scalloped edges are on the Sunday bowl in Carousel? Oh man. J-Cat. If you actually know the answer to that.
Quigley, can I talk to you?
Oh my goodness.
You've got my clipboard. Good. Let me have it. The first page is gone. Why'd you tear it
Trick
off?
question. It's a perfectly
didn't tear
round
it
ball.
Then where is it?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Nancy, I asked you to get my clipboard. How could you screw up something as simple as that?
Ma'am.
I didn't tear that page off. Whoever trashed your camp did.
Oh man, I
Trash my
forget how
camp.
awful
what
she
are you talking
is.
about?
And then I talk to
When I
her.
got there, your camp was a mess. It still is. It's like someone came in and
That's
just tore the place
adorable.
apart.
What is that?
Pen King.
It's amazing. I want one. He's just like hitting things with his hammer. Oh my
I tried to
goodness.
tell you over the
That's
radio,
adorable.
but the transmission kept breaking up.
Well, life goes on. That missing page was critical, but
Oh,
fortunately,
Bud
it
has
was
an
not
idea.
irreplaceable.
What's your idea,
I'll
Bud?
just have to collect and analyze all the data again. Or should I say, you'll have to.
No.
Kind
No.
of data.
You'll need to
No.
locate all my frass jars and empty each one into a color-coded baggie. Each jar will have baggies hanging nearby. Then return to my base camp, sort the contents, record your counts, run them through my formula, and report back to me.
Could you maybe repeat that?
It's all on the clipboard. Just do exactly what my notes say, and you'll be fine.
Oh,
Don't
that's
breathe
a
word of
good
this to
one,
anyone,
Bud.
but I'm on the verge of making a huge
That's a very good
discovery here,
one.
Nancy. Huge! If the figure you arrive at confirms the one I arrived at yesterday, we are talking major, big-time, worldwide fame.
I don't know why it keeps
We'll be
lagging on her
Oprah,
mouth. I'm
late night
sorry.
talk shows.
We'll be
Somebody
on
might even
Oprah.
make a movie about this. In fact, I met this producer
Of course
when I was in
you've
LA
done
last
that
year.
one before,
Well, he
J-Cat.
hasn't produced anything yet, but he has this thing about butterflies. So as you can imagine, we hit it off.
Quigley,
What?
you're digressing.
Oh, right. Well, just get going. I'll give you the whole scoop after you do that analysis. Fame and fortune await. Woohoo! And
Okay, wait. I have a very specific sound redeem for this. Hang on. The game will be back momentarily. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. My chat hates to work when I ask it to work while I'm streaming. Oh, wait, it's up here. I found it. Come back. Come back.
I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the...
Okay. Now we can proceed. All right. Big mood. We love Star Kid here. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I should be looking at the plants. Darn it. I always forget to look at the plants and then onto the whole thing and... okay. What is this? I should start being a little bit more organized in my notes for this game. Otherwise, the Frost puzzle is awful. My pen is running out of ink. There we go. Purple. Is the like... Ooh, there we go. I mean, as with all of the games, the music in here is pretty great. Yellow is the lake spiky. My earbud is falling out. There we go, okay. Blue is bananas. Alright. Wait. Because yellow being bananas makes too much sense. I know. Why isn't the yellow one the bananas? It's because Quigley makes no sense, but if... Oh, wait. Was that first one orange? Not red? Oh, wait, I haven't done... Okay, red. It's the fern. I'll know what that means, because it looks like the fern my grandma had growing up. Okay, and then... Did I miss green? Or is green and... Get Quigley some ADHD meds and I think she would be great. I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind the digressing, it's the obnoxious part. Okay.
I'm back!
I just has a question.
So what are your findings? Tell me.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
What?
Oh my goodness. Alright,
That's
fine.
it for now, I guess.
Excellent.
Where do I figure out about Kapu? Where... Because I have to go to the cave, right? I have to go to Kapu Cave, but I don't see green and I don't see orange. Unless I just like walked right past green. Because here's blue. I see no green. I've got to be missing it, right? I thought there was only the one at... Again, it's been a hot minute since I played this game, though, so I could be very wrong. And I don't often watch other people play this one. I should, but it's not one that I watch very often. Okay, let's ask her the two questions and see.
Quigley!
Well?
Did you feel that earthquake?
Of course I felt it. It was like an invisible freight train went by.
Have you felt earthquakes like that here before?
This island has not one, but two active or semi-active volcanoes on it. Kilauea and Mauna Loa. The more magma you got moving around down there, the more earthquakes you're gonna have. I felt dozens since I've been here. Little ones, that is. The last one was relatively big, but nothing to worry about.
Have you heard about Kane Okala?
Of course I have. Last time I went into town for my weekly mango shave ice, all people could talk about was how Kane Okala was spotted doing this, or he was heard doing that.
Maybe he's the one who trashed your camp.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you get back to
You
your
are the
wasps.
opposite of helpful, quickly.
Good. Ta-ta!
Is it like right behind her and I'm missing it? No. Okay. So, can I look in here? Let me snoop! Alright, fine. Oh wait, are there instructions on the key clipboard and that's what I'm missing?
Note and
Yes.
identify proximate vegetation. Record code in analysis grid on clipboard. I'm going to have to identify the plants
19,
that traps are
20,
hanging
30,
next to.
155, 05,
Yikes.
33. 19, 20, 30. Okay. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. You don't have to be rude. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Was it okay. What did I get wrong? 33, not 03. There we go. Kapu Cave. Let's go to Kapu Cave. And there's no vegetation. And no vegetation. Okay.
Look at all those webs. I wonder what made them. And why are there so many? I wonder what the deal is with this guy. And what's with all the animals on his teeth?
Okay. Alright. I dropped my pen. Probably should have just stayed where I was and called the Hardys. from where I was. But that's fine. We'll go back to camp quickly. I want to double check the plant names, and that is where the Hardys are. So let's call Frank. Frank! Oh, Frank!
Hello? Frank? Oh, hi, it's Nancy. Sorry, guess I expected Joe to answer.
Well, as it happens, Joe's at the clinic getting treated for a concussion.
What? What happened?
Someone jumped him while he was poking around Big Island Mike's immersion center. Just after he left that message for you, in fact. Turned around and wham! Gets knocked unconscious by someone swinging a big wooden mask.
So you don't know who did it?
Not yet. So what's going on with you?
Well, let's see.
Phew, this Quigley lady sounds like she's gonna be a real taskmaster. Anything I can do to help?
I could use some help identifying some of the plants that the frass jars are hanging next to.
I'll take a look around here, see what kind of information I can dig up. I'll let you know what I find out.
Great. That's it for now.
Talk to you later.
And I dropped my pen again. I don't know where it went. Found it. We found it. It's okay. We got there. Hello. Alright. We'll talk to Big Island Mike in a second. Hawaiian plants. Okay, so this is... Oh wait, no, it's Jalapepe. Jalapepe, not... I know what I'm talking about. It's fine. Nope. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Why are there so many that look similar? This is the Naupaka. Banana. Conia. Okay. I don't know if this is... Let me look back at these. Is it the Jalapepe or the Koa? I think it's the Koa.
Frank, how's your brother? You back from the clinic yet?
No, they wanted to keep him under observation for a while. But he'll be
Joe's
fine.
nothing if not
Joe's nothing if
hard-headed.
not hard-headed. Any idea who clobbered him?
Like I told the cops, probably just some bum who wandered in off the beach looking for cash.
Mm-hmm.
The guy didn't look like a bum to Joe.
I thought he said the guy was wearing a mask.
No, he got
he
hit
said all
by
he
a
saw
mask.
was a mask. But he got a look at the guy's sandals. You know, just before he blacked out. Said they were Durosoles. Expensive brand.
Look, whoever the guy was, he's no richer, I'm no poorer. He's gone, I'm here, no big deal. Well, except for your brother getting walloped like that.
My brother and I would feel a
Sir.
lot better if we knew who did it.
You want to look around? Play detective like on TV? You go right ahead.
Is this your pawn ticket? I found it over there.
Never seen it before.
Then maybe it belonged to the guy who clobbered Joe.
Or maybe it's been lying there for weeks. The guy who cleans this place doesn't exactly keep it spotless. Namely, me.
Good talking to you.
Anytime.
You are a business owner, sir. You should not admit that. Excuse me. Okay.
Pawn shop, this is Davey.
I found a receipt from your shop that somebody dropped. I'd kind of like to find that person, so I just wondered if you could maybe tell me who you wrote it out to.
Sure, what's the number?
It's receipt number 57441.
Hang on. How well do you know this guy?
That depends on why you're asking.
Turns out
Joe,
the stuff I
no,
bought
this
off
is
him was
Frank.
stolen.
My goodness.
Cops are looking for this guy too. Name's Johnny Kuto. Apparently he's got a pretty nice career going for him as a freelance thief. Address he gave me turned out to be bogus.
Oh
Gave me a
no.
cell phone number too, but he never picks up.
Think you could give me Kudo's phone number?
Got it right here. 808-555-9258. Good luck getting him to return your call.
What kind of stuff did Kudo sell to you?
Laptop, digital camera, and your PDA. Police said it was smaller than the stuff he usually goes after. Probably just needed some pocket change.
What did you mean when you said Kudo is a freelance thief?
You tell him what you want, he'll steal it for you, for a price. Cops say he's pretty good. Think he's stolen everything from microchips to airplane parts.
Do you have any idea why Johnny Kudo would be hanging around a business called Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursions?
Police mentioned that he's always looking for places to hide what he steals until it's safe to deliver it. Maybe somebody at this excursion thing is helping him out.
Hey, I really appreciate your help.
Hey, no problem. Good luck to you, mate.
Alright. Let's call Johnny Kudo and threaten him. Are there contracted thieves? I mean, freelance thief would suggest that yes, there are.
Please leave a message.
I love
Hey,
the message
Johnny,
leaves here.
you don't know me, but you know my brother. He's the one you slugged when you were at Big Island Mike's. I know what you two have been up to. So if you're smart, you'll give me a call. 280-555-7263.
Smooth. Smooth, Frank, smooth. Alright. Let's call Nancy back.
Hello?
Hey, Nancy, it's Frank.
Hi, were you able to dig up any info on plants?
You betcha.
Great, let's hear it.
Well,
The puhala tree is about 30 feet tall with long leaves and support roots. The hala pepe tree has smooth gray bark and
Oh
long
my
skinny
goodness,
leaves.
I forgot
The
that he
haliki
like
plant has small
completely
green leaves and
repeats
distinctive
all of
purple
this
clusters.
information.
The koa tree is very tall with sickle-shaped leaves. The wheelie wheelie tree drops its leaves, then blooms in the summer. Now paka is a shrub with white flowers that look like they've been torn in half. The kalui is a shrub with fuzzy oval-shaped leaves. The banana plant has huge leaves and bears, ta-da, bananas. The candlenut tree is bushy with clusters of tiny white flowers that develop into green nut-like jobs. And Myconia, is an extremely invasive tree with big leaves that are green on top and purple on the bottom and have 3 veins. Okay, anything else you want to know?
No, not right now.
Nancy's like, that was too
How about I
much,
talk to you
Joe.
later?
Too
Deal.
much. Alright. Let's go look at that one plant that I'm not sure about. Which is not that one, that's the Maconia. That's the bananas. I want purple, so all the way back by quickly. Okay.
So, if I were this plant, what would I be called?
I don't see any yellow flowers. I think it's Koa. I think Koa is correct here. Alright. Now, let's go sort some frass, because the sooner we get this over with, the sooner I never have to look at it again.
Oh no, the microscope lens is broken. How am I going to do all that frass sorting stuff without a microscope? Where could I find a spare lens around here?
Okay, so first we're gonna go talk to Dr. Craven, and then we'll get the frass puzzle done. This game should be called Nancy Just Does Chores. Chores. because it's about the only thing she does.
State your business.
Oh, it's you.
What is it now?
No, this one is way, like, I agree. I agree. However, this one is especially like Nancy just does chores.
But I'm not running a charity here. If you want it, you'll have
Frank
to
and
earn
Joe
it.
do all the
plants
heavy
down below
lifting.
need to be fertilized. Think you could handle that?
You bet.
Good. Here's the key to the enclosure housing the plants I want fertilized. Don't even think about leaving before you're finished. They need to be fed now. If you make an error, it will be immediately apparent, and needless to say, I will be extremely upset.
This game should be called Her Interactive wanted to make a Hardy Boys game, but still made a Nancy Drew game because that's what was popular. Because, let's be honest, the Hardys do all the investigative work in this game. Oh, golly, okay. This puzzle always makes me think of Arglefump singing his, Michael is the president of the English Club theme song. Because the very first time I watched an Arglefump video, it was him playing this game, and he sang it during this puzzle. Oh, nope. That was bad. That was, can we undo that? I'd like to undo that, please. Okay. Okay. Now it's just that one. Okay. No. What if I do it again? What'll happen? I'll kill them. Okay. Very cool. No!
That should do it.
Oh. But they're not all perky. Only one of them was fully perky. Alright. I'll take it, I suppose.
What is it now?
I fertilized those plants.
Good job. The microscope lens is yours. Anything else?
It's been wonderful talking to you.
Yes, well, the bugs await. Go.
How does Nancy know that his microscope lens is just gonna
Yes? He did what? No. Those seedlings were irreplaceable. How could anyone be that stupid? Oh, tell me his name. Well, you tell Mr. Fighterman that he is fired. If he isn't off the premises in 2 minutes, I will come out there and throw him over the fence myself.
Yikes.
I wish we could go upstairs and see the damage that he's done. But there's no damage to anything up here. Sounded like he knocked over his entire table. Okay, let's do the frass puzzle. For real this time.
What I need is a lens.
You have a lens, Nancy. Thank you.
Looks like this has a built-in scale.
Okay. Purple. And I should have looked at the... because I don't remember what all the stuff looks like. Okay. Let's look at the clipboard because I do not remember what I'm looking for. Seeds, insect parts, and frass. Okay. Red. Oh goodness. I keep pulling my earbud out of my ear tonight. Blue. Purple. Green. Orange. Yellow. Veg. Frass. Seeds. Detritus. Almonds. What? Most numerous. Okay. So I'm gonna have to look at that. But so first is red. Okay. This is such a boring puzzle. Like, I don't doubt that it would be semi-interesting to do if you were actually doing it. But I don't know. It'd probably be tedious then, too. Okay. So frass weight is 99. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 seeds. And 11 frass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So seeds, frass, bug. So. And red was the Myconia, so that's not what I meant to pick up. Okay, so it's 10, 99, 12, then this is what I need to look at the back. 405. 305. I'm just going to write these down real fast. And this is 605. Okay. And then, let's see, blue is bananas. So that's, oh, nope. 08. Purple is the koa. It's 04. Green is no vegetation, so that's 11, 11. And yellow is the notebook, so 006. Okay. Now I can just write it all down as I go, and then I can write it all down on the clipboard. So next is blue. Set ourselves up for success, right guys? The faster we do this puzzle, the better. There are 8 seeds. Yep, 8 seeds. And then it's definitely insect frass seeds. So that is 505. Okay. Next is Weeble. Anybody have any exciting stories from their day? We had a pretty boring, kind of chill day. My youngest child did fall off of several items because she has started climbing things. And doesn't know how to safely get off of them yet. So she had lots of fun giving us heart attacks today. Okay, 119, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So 11, 10, 9. So frass insect seed. It's 105. Okay. Green. Oh, there's not a lot in green at all. Okay. Yeah, otherwise it was pretty quiet around here today. I worked on Kahoot some. 5 and 3. Okay. Some other stuff for the fundraiser. 3. And then it is insect frass seeds. It's 505 again. Orange. Nope, that's frass. That needs to stay there. Okay. So 37, 5, and then it's 5, 4, 3. So seeds, insect, frass, which is 305. And last but not least is yellow. Oh golly, alright. I was just kidding when I said not least. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, golly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I think that's frass insect seed, which is 105 again. And then there's 9 seeds, and the frass is 150. I just want to double check that that's the right count on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay. Now let's put it all together. Alright, so 08, 108. Nope. Four, 119, 9, 105. Green, 11, 44, 3, 505. Orange is 11, 37, 5, 305. And yellow is 06, 150, 9, 105. Alright.
I can't go anywhere. I haven't inserted the clipboard into that formula machine thing yet.
Alright, Nancy.
Wonder what this thing does.
Nancy, you know what this thing does. Just turn it on, please.
$119,456. All right.
I think that's right. I think that's right. I think we did it right on the first try, guys. I won't call the bingo until Quigley confirms it, but I think we did it right. This one. That's where I'm going. This is where I know absolutely run like crazy.
Quigley? Yoo-hoo! Quigley!
What?
I just wondered if you knew what the deal is with all those webs at Kapu Cave.
Don't worry, they were made by Norsaveta larvae, not arachnids. I mean, spiders. I'm not sure why they like that cave so much. Must have something to do with their food supply.
Oh, I was just curious. I'll get back to work.
Excuse me.
Quigley?
Thank you. I was gonna say.
Well?
I'm all done.
Don't tell me, don't tell me. Okay, tell me.
Well, the number your formula machine came up with was 119,456.
Yes!
Yes! It really
First
is
try.
true! I've stumbled upon the biggest bloom of Norsaveta larva
Yes.
ever recorded! We're gonna be famous, Nancy! And with any luck, rich as heck! Way to go!
Thank you. I
Okay,
just wish I knew
Quigley.
what you were talking about.
You just confirmed that for some reason,
I only
the
have Frass
Norsaveta
fail on here?
odorata in this area, maybe
Are you
on the
kidding
whole
me?
island, are reproducing at an unheard of
Wow.
rate.
We can call that. And we can call that. And you know what? I know it says failed, but I'm so proud of that. We're calling that too.
What are Norsaveta odorata?
It's a kind of moth. And to have it suddenly be producing 10 times more larvae than usual, it's huge. Nothing like this has ever happened before, anywhere. It's as if you woke up one morning and found 1,000 baby robins in your front yard. It just doesn't happen. Okay, you've confirmed what is happening. Now we need to figure out why it's happening. You need to analyze the contents of those frass jars. The notes on my clipboard will tell you how to go about it. We need to know what all those Norsabated caterpillars have been eating.
Okay. Okay.
You mean the stuff in those jars came from caterpillars?
Of course, they're frass jars. But before you start your analysis, you need to get a sample of whatever it is that Malachi Craven is secretly growing up there at the Healy Healy. Even if it means sneaking in. See if that's what those caterpillars have been eating. Something big's going on here, Nancy. Let's make history and find out what.
Okay. And we will do that next time. We're about halfway through the game, I think, once we finish the Frass puzzle, and I am tired. So we're gonna call it here for tonight. And I'll find us somebody to raid into. I think Paris is still playing. I think Paris is still playing Tomb of the Lost Queen, so we might go over there. Let me just get it pulled up here. Okay, well, I'm getting it pulled up. I will be back on Thursday, but not at my normal time, because I am participating in the premiere of another quiz by Southern Sleuth over on YouTube. Make sure you tune in. That is starting at 8 p.m. on YouTube, and then I will be playing more Kapu immediately following that stream. So I will be here just after the quiz. Those are a lot of fun. If you've never seen one, you should definitely tune in. She is I will add the link there. If you're a Nancy Drew fan, they are all Nancy Drew related quizzes. And it is me and E. Mullins Streams, who is another Nancy Drew player. If you guys don't know who she is on Twitch. Can I shout? I don't think I can shout out somebody who's not actually in stream. But you can find her on my recommended streamers page, I'm pretty sure. So this is Southern Sleuth's YouTube. If you do not already follow her, go do it so you don't miss the quiz next week, because it is going to be epic. So yeah, it's me, E. Mullins Streams, and Vixie Trixie. I don't remember. I should know her username, and I'm struggling today. Yeah, Vixie Pixie Cosplay. It was a lot of fun. Our cheeks hurt from laughing by the end. It was fantastic to film. So if you don't already follow her, go do that so you can see that. And then come over here and watch me play more Kapu Cave. We'll finish it. And then I will be back to my normal everything on Tuesday. I'm not sure what I'll be playing. We might just play some Nancy. Honestly, it looks like Paris is actually playing Haunted Carousel, which is always a fun one. So we're going to raid into Paris's stream. Here is your raid message, if I can get my emotes to pop up here. just a friendly reminder, like my opening screen and my closing screen says, I am doing a fundraiser for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation for the month of April, but all current stream revenue from now until then, till the end of April, is going towards that fundraiser. So if you subscribe, if you pay bits for something, if you I can't think of other things that happen on stream, anything that is revenue that is generated by the stream is going towards that fundraiser. My little niece has cystic fibrosis, and so we are raising money for the foundation to help kids like her and her to live longer and healthier lives. So please keep your eyes out for posts on that. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, please do that. That's where you'll find most of my stuff. I also have a Discord for the channel. You can find that link there as well. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go watch Paris play Haunted Carousel. Have a great night, guys.
Oh, snap. Hi, Private Eye Raiders. We just died. Well,